actually happened where somebody was like really, really pushing their business card, and I was like, no, but I want to take pictures. I was really trying to incorporate this, and so sometimes it's about finessing a situation or beating them to the punch, being like, oh yeah, can I get a picture of that before they even offer it? That way I'm not like turning them down. Has anybody ever bought more than one of something that you already had but you couldn't find it? So you bought it again because you're like, oh my God. So the more organized we are, the less likely we're going to make too many unnecessary purchases. With clothing, cold water wash really helps the materials. So if you can do cold water wash, that's better. Also, it's less electric use. And lending, borrowing, selling, and swapping your clothes keeps things out of the landfill, keeps new clothes from being produced, and it also saves a lot of money. Does anybody like doing thrifting? I mean, it's amazing, actually. I got a couple things at thrift stores. I got a pair of jeans that were brand new. They had the tag on them at the thrift store down the street for $1. Oh. And the original price was $118. Right? So you can find, if you've never done this before, you can find amazing high quality stuff for next to nothing at some of the places. Trends don't last, so try not to buy trendy stuff, because then you're going to have to keep replacing that, or you're going to feel out of place with what you're wearing. And the things that we're wearing today actually might be our Halloween costumes in the future, right? Has anybody ever worn your old stuff as a Halloween costume? I actually stopped using the dryer. I just hang my stuff to dry. You can also get a drying rack. If it's raining, I use a shower curtain rod and just hang things up with hangers. And keeping things stored properly also will keep them lasting longer as well, keeping things used. Eco-friendly detergent. I have a couple of options to show you. So this was like a bar soap that's meant for laundry, and I put it in a gallon of water and it made liquid soap. So that way I was able to keep liquid soap without having the plastic, and also without the liquids being shipped, which there's a lot of emissions from all these liquids that we ship. So think about it, the difference between a gallon of something and this. You could put a lot more of these on the truck than those gallons. So this is much better. Also, has anybody ever heard of soap nuts? So, and it's hard to believe actually, but, and I'll take it out so you can see it, but they grow on a tree, and you can actually use them in this little baggie to wash your clothes. So I just put the soap nuts, it looks like this, in the bag, and then put it in the drum, the washer drum where the clothes are, and that's all you need. And I mean, the clothes looked and smelled clean. It was hard for me to believe that this would actually work, but the clothes did look and smell clean when I used this, so it's another option.
How many times can you use it?
Oh, 10 times for this little bag. But it comes in a box, so there's probably like 10 times these or more in this. I got it at Mom's. Also, I found paper tape instead of plastic tape. It's recyclable. So most tape obviously is plastic and not recyclable. This kind of is. Also, I was like kind of coming up with some ideas. You know, I got a letter in a windowed envelope, and then I turned it inside out. I'm like, you know what? I can reuse this, right? Is there any reason I couldn't reuse this? To send something? The other thing that I do with windowed envelopes is I bring it to the builder's barn here at Glenwood Library. They use it for craft projects. So speaking of that, they take all kinds of stuff. Little boxes, plastic, cardboard, all kinds of stuff. I bring my produce stickers over there, I bring little twist ties over there, but they use that for projects. So at least it gets a second use. Anybody have any questions before we do another improv? We're good? Okay, mixed vegetables, you guys ready? Oh, my synthetic fabric. Yeah, thank you for reminding me of that. Yeah, I'm moving toward natural fabrics like cotton and linen, because synthetic fabrics, plastic fabrics actually are hurting our water, because the nano and microplastics are getting in our water system when we do our wash. You actually can put a filter on your washing machine to collect those. So to properly dispose them so they don't go into the water stream.
Another question about the pack, people walking the dog, they're using
Oh, yeah.
plastic to get the,
Yeah.
how to reduce the plastic.
Can you, I don't have a dog, can you spray it off with water and use it over and over again, the plastic?
You can get biodegradable bags.
That's true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But you're still,
Yeah, not ideal.
I would do that first place.
Yeah, you do want to make sure, I have had many a dog with many a poop. And you do want to make sure that they say, if you are going to get compostable bags, make sure that they say compostable. The biodegradable ones often are plastic and they will just break down into smaller plastics faster.
That's almost worse.
So it's almost worse than just the regular plastic bags. So make sure that they say compostable. And those are the ones that will actually break down.
And it has to be certified compostable. Because some companies are saying they're compostable, they're really not.
Yeah, so it takes a little digging. It is a bit of a pain, but they're out there. And they work fine.
I have something to say. I don't have dogs, but I have cats, and you have to scoop their litter box.
Yeah.
And I don't have any plastic bags. I never get plastic bags when I shop because I have my grocery bags.
Yay!
So I do litter pickup every week, and I collect so many bags, and I use a bag that I find blowing down the street.
Oh, that's a great idea. Yeah.
There's two things, right? I'm picking up the litter and then
And you're picking up
picking
litter.
up the plastic. I have to stop my car like I'm at a red light and there's a bag blowing by. I'll stop my car and
So
go,
you're using litter for your litter.
Yes, yes.
We were just talking about the compostable bags. I have one as an example if anyone would like to. Pass it on.
Thank you.
Is dryer compostable?
No, because it probably has a lot of synthetic fabric, unless you have all natural fiber clothes. And that's, so you really don't want to put that, yeah.
Can you use paper bags for dog food?
I'm not sure.
I think it'd be harder to pick it up maybe.
Oh, well, maybe bring a scoop or something. I don't know. I don't have dogs.
Yeah, I guess because you could bring a spoon.
That just brings a weird image, like picking that up.
A shovel. Make some brownies.
Okay, so on that note, mixed vegetables.
You're on to something.
All right. Yeah, thank you so much.
A lot of great practical tips, and yeah, now we're going to play a game called a switch. So there's going to be two lines facing one here with 4 people, one line back there with 3 people. Yeah, sure, wherever you want to be. Yes, it's okay.
That would be next to my
All right, yeah.
No, I'm
All right, so we're watching TV, and what genre are we watching on this channel? These 4 people, genre. So I think action, adventure, what genre? Yes. Or thriller.
What'd you say?
like
Thriller.
Michael Jackson music video.
Oh, thriller. Okay, thriller. However you want to take it, where you want to take it. All right. And switch. When I say switch, they're going to switch back, and we're going to the back line's going to step forward. Come on, switch back. Yep. And we're watching something else on this channel, some other genre.
The news.
The news. We're watching the news on this channel. When I say switch, you're going to switch back. And we're watching, what are we watching?
Thriller.
A thriller. Switch. What are we watching?
The news.
All right, switch. All right, you're going to start it when I say 3, 2, 1. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Thanks.
What do you have here?
Popcorn.
That doesn't look like popcorn.
What does it look like to you?
I don't know. It's still dark.
Can you describe it in detail?
No, why? It's kind of brownish.
Like chocolate covered popcorn?
I don't know. That's why I asked you.
Why
What
don't
is in this?
Can you try one? Is it crunchy or is it chewy?
You know what, I'm gonna get out of here.
Switch.
Local news
news here, channel 68.6.2. There's a cat stuck in a tree and we're on site here reporting on it. So the cat's been here for 4.5 minutes and crowds are gathering, lots of people are coming to help. We've called the fire department, the police department, and we're just waiting to see what happens here.
Yeah, been outside of my front lawn here. Well, I don't like all these crowds in front of my front lawn. I'm trying to get out of my driveway, but I can't because there's all these people blocking my driveway.
And is this your cat?
No, it's not my cat. It's just my front lawn and my tree.
Why is the cat in your tree?
Well, ask the cat.
Because I know why the cat's in the tree.
Well, my husband, he doesn't like to share this. He's very concerned about the tree, loves the tree, but he drove the cat up the tree.
With the car.
Switch!
Oh man, I'm so glad we're out of that theater. Oh, I want to appeal to you, but you guys want to I feel like I feel a little upset stomach here.
I was
What do you
telling you
say?
that popcorn wasn't good.
Maybe just need some more, here.
Yeah, why don't you
I
guys,
don't know,
yeah, just
so-
try some more, maybe
Yeah.
you just didn't eat enough today, that's the problem.
I don't think it's that. What do you? I say let's go. Let's go do something crazy. The movie inspired me. Let's go crash a recycling facility, take a bunch of mason jars, put all of our trash in. You guys in?
What? That's it, right? Yeah!
Sounds really fun.
Yeah, let's go. Who's driving?
I'll drive.
Switch!
Oh, I can't believe all these crowds leaving all their trash all over my front lawn. Can you believe, honey, we gotta clean up all this trash?
So, like we were saying, he drove the cat up the tree with his car, with his electric leaf blower.
Why are you using an electric leaf blower?
I try to reduce the gasoline emissions because I don't want to breathe that pollution. And speaking of pollution, I can't believe all these people polluting all over my front lawn, all this garbage.
And what are you doing about the cat in the tree?
I want some superheroes to come and rescue the cat.
He's got a lot of ideas about superheroes coming to rescue the cat.
All right, drive, let's go. Everybody got their masks on? All right, bust into that recycling facility?
I don't really feel too good.
Faster face, all right, just hold it in, come on, here we go. Are we there yet?
How are you guys feeling, by the way?
I feel.
I'm good. I didn't eat popcorn.
I did eat a lot of popcorn.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay, open your eyes. Just in case.
Oh, yeah. Switch.
Sprinkle this garbage. Look, somebody left some spatula with the handle broken off, but honey, I think we can repurpose this to make cookies.
That's a good idea,
No,
honey.
that's fine.
Yeah.
I was making
Oh,
cookies.
you bring your own spatula to sites where you report. That's so
I'm
nice.
trying to make some cookies on the concrete here.
Well, as mad as I am, at least I'm happy to see that someone's repurposing some garbage instead of just piling up the landfills.
And that's Switch.
Nice job.
All right, we're going to talk a little bit about changing the system a little bit, how we can kind of do our part to kind of change things. So we're going to do a little role play. We're going to be at a restaurant, and I'm going to display something that happened when I was at a restaurant. And Leo and Neela are going to help me with that. Oh,
Hello.
hi, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, yeah, I'm just looking the menu over. I'd like to start out with water, please. No straw.
No straw. Okay.
Yeah, because I noticed you were putting your straws being put in other people's drinks, but I want mine without a straw.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I just do that because it's easier just to put a straw in every drink, then I don't have to think about it.
Okay, well, is it possible that I could talk to a manager?
Sure.
Thanks.
I understand you have some questions about the straws.
Yeah, I saw a lot of people had straws in their drinks,
Right, yeah.
And, yeah, I just wanted to talk to you about that.
Mhm. Yeah, I just figure it's easier, you know, just put the straw in right away, in case they might want it, they might not, just put it in, and then, don't have to deal with too many questions.
Yeah, that's true, but, you know, we're accumulating a lot of plastic waste. It's
Mhm.
it's harming our environment, it's harming
Mhm.
people's health, it's harming
Yeah.
animals. Have you seen those turtles that have the straw stuck in their nose?
No.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's happening.
Mhm.
That's a thing. And I was wondering, maybe for Plastic Free July, you could consider not putting the straws in their drinks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you know,
could
maybe
do
you
that,
could-
maybe you can wait until they ask, and maybe you go without a straw just for July, and see how that goes, and then maybe if they ask, you can bring a straw or something like that.
Yeah, that would be great if your restaurant would do that. I'd really appreciate it. It shows that
Yeah.
you're committed to.
That sounds reasonable, yeah. Thanks for bringing that to my attention. You could save some money on straws potentially.
Yeah, save some of the
As well.
straws,
Yeah.
and you're showing people that you really care about the planet,
Mhm.
and you're following the law.
Mm. You're afraid of the, which law is that?
It's the Plastic Reduction Act, and it requires businesses in Howard County to ask first before giving people straws, utensils, condiment packets, and other things like that.
Oh, I see, yeah.
And I
Thank
wouldn't
you for
want your
letting me know. Yeah,
business to get in
fine.
trouble, you know, I
Yeah,
don't know if they
yeah.
can arrest
Like
you,
that.
but I'm not sure what the consequences are, but you may want to know about that, you know, you don't
Yeah.
wanna get in trouble.
Oh, yeah. I'll do a staff meeting to make sure everybody knows about this.
Okay, I really appreciate it.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you. So I embellished a little bit, but that did happen here at a restaurant in Howard County. I made a suggestion, and they did actually stop putting straws in drinks after I made the suggestion. So you would be surprised that just by making a suggestion, even especially if we're all doing it collectively, we're making our voices heard, they could do it. I also have some flyers in the back with the plastic reduction law on it. If you do go to a restaurant in Howard County, you can bring it with you. You can give it to the manager. It also applies to, you know, the food stalls. So it applies to them. It applies to grocery stores as well. And we want to, as far as the circular economy, we want to vote for elected officials who are going to vote for less trashy systems. And you want to vote with your dollars. Like when you buy something, you're telling a company, I want you to make more of that. So let's try to buy the things that we want them to make more of and less of the things that we don't want them to make more of. And what I was just demonstrating is voting by just telling companies what you want, because people who want trash, I'm just going to call it trash because it's going to end up there, I'm going to just call it trash. Those people are very vocal. They get very upset if the straw doesn't go in their drink or if they don't get extra napkins right away without asking. And I had talked to a business in Clarksville, and I was talking to them about waste. They were very receptive, and they were like, yeah, every time we reduce all the stuff we give people, we get bad reviews online. And so they're kind of in a tricky position, right? Because that's their livelihood, that's their survival. So, and when you get bad reviews as a business, that could really hurt your livelihood, yet there's a law there. So by being really supportive of these businesses, by helping them, by giving them good reviews, we can kind of counterbalance that other influence, if that makes any sense. I want to tell you guys also a story. Recently, Carla was involved in this. I want to tell you guys about how we stopped Howard County from putting in synthetic turf in Columbia. Carla was the one that actually found out about it. She notified a bunch of us, and we put a letter together. It took a very long time. It was a pretty extensive letter. Sent it to Howard County, went to some meetings. There were some other groups opposed to it as well. Has anybody heard of, you guys have heard of synthetic turf? It's basically plastic grass. It's really, really terrible. And they have it
right
here.
up in the soccer fields here.
They have it in
If you
soccer
wanna see
fields. It increases likelihood that kids are going to get burned on the field. It increases heat stroke. It's bad for the animals. It's bad for dogs that end up walking on it. So it's really, really, it's a lot of plastic, and they have to keep replacing it, and they're dumping it. But anyway, through our efforts, Howard County decided not to put synthetic turf in Owen Brown Park. So the reason I'm bringing up these ideas is because I want everybody to know that